For people, okay, so for people who are in a situation that they need to forensically track and trace, or they need this service performed, absolutely. So the first thing I would say is this space, the one that my company resides in, is littered with fraudulent people, right? There is a very notable type of scam called the crypto recovery scam, which essentially parrots what we do, except they have no intention of doing anything. And on top of that, they're going to overpromise. One of the things that I have to do with every client that comes in is, and it tends to be me that speaks to them. I have to go in great detail into the realism of the situation, because there's this kind of experience that they bought into while they were in the scam. And then there's obviously the traumatic experience of realizing that you're in a scam, and there is a desperation to get out of this hole, right? So there's a ton of misinformation. You can go on YouTube and you can type up crypto scams, and you will find plenty of AI slop, just constantly being pumped out, telling you we can get your money back. Oh, go to these professional experts, and they'll say anything. They'll say. They'll say they have access to special tools or software that can hack it back. They'll say they have industry connections that can negotiate the release of. I've seen them impersonate law enforcement, claiming that they got the money. Just get back to me so we can give it back. In fact, we seized 100 million more than what you lost. You should get some. And when you're desperate and your life is imploded because of this whole thing happens, literally everything starts sounding a little bit more plausible, right? Because what other choice do you have? You're kind of, no one's helping you, right? So
Because
it's
you're
a
a
horrible.
victim at this point. You're
Oh
a
yeah,
victim and you're
absolutely.
not thinking straight.
In so many more ways than one, Clinton. One of the things that I have to constantly tell the people I speak to is granted, you lost a significant amount of money to this scam, but there's a really good chance in the course of this scam being perpetrated that there could have been malware slipped into your computer through some link, some attachment, some phony document that you needed to sign for your for your investment contract. So whatever excuse they use, it could be embedded in a picture, a file, again, I don't know, anything that these people could have sent in the span of however long the scam happened. You probably sent them pictures, right? You probably sent your scammer KYC information, because in so many more ways than one, Clinton. One of the things that I have to constantly tell the people I speak to is granted, you lost a significant amount of money to this scam, but there's a really good chance in the course of this scam being perpetrated that there could have been malware slipped into your computer through some link, some attachment, some phony document that you needed to sign for your for your investment contract. So whatever excuse they use, it could be embedded in a picture, a file, again, I don't know, anything that these people could have sent in the span of however long the scam happened. You probably sent them pictures, right? You probably sent your scammer KYC information, because you didn't know what you were doing with crypto and you needed help to set up the Binance account, right? And of course, the scammer is going to help you. Just need all your sensitive information, right? And now you have a situation where the victim not only got robbed of all their money, but now their identity is used most likely as a money mule account for another scam to just launder the stolen money through. And you gotta report these things. People don't think to report it sometimes, or they feel like so dejected, like, oh, nothing's ever going to happen. I'm just going to walk away from this. You literally do not know if not reporting means you're going to get a knock on the door, I don't know, 2 years later from some cop saying, "Hey, have you been laundering stolen money? As part of this." You don't know. You need to go through the. You have to have at least some faith in the system in terms of reporting it and really considering all of the ways that you were vulnerable. So my advice to a victim would be, the only thing that you can trust is that you are not immune. There is a way, it just hasn't been found yet to get you, and they are trying. So do not trust anything. Always verify independently. Ask around. Ask people. Do some good digging. And to that extent, if you need our services, the kind of blockchain forensic services, keep in mind that a lot of these scam people, a lot of victims only need one of these things once, these forensic reports. So they never have anything to compare it to. Lawyers, however, do. Lawyers need this kind of work repeatedly, and they're obviously going to go with the higher quality work. So if you are in the need of that, see if you can get some references and look to see if there's law firms on there, because those are going to be the people that are probably doing a good enough job that they're getting repeat business, right? So um, that would be the safest thing. And honestly, if you do talk to one of these people because you just have no idea which way it's going to go, um, I have a whole bunch of different red flags. I don't have to go through all of them, but you know what? If they're talking to you and they're not being like brutally honest in terms of like the probability, the costs and all of that stuff, if they're just giving you all sunshine and rainbows, it's probably going to be a scam, because this is a tough crime to work through.